Hi friends, welcome back to Sophia Rising. Sunshine here on the other side of the camera. I thought that I would do a quick little video on setting sacred space and that I would invite you in to see how I do mine. I had a conversation with my partner last night and sharing with him some ideas in helping him keep his flashlight focus on his desired outcome, because we want to keep the destination of the sadhana in the forefront of our mind, but also allowing, just surrendering it and allowing what's going to come. So this is my mesa, or my altar, and this is where I come when I do my daily surrender. So what I have here is things that I suggest. So first of all, I always like to have something representing the four directions. And this sadhana for me is about integration. And interesting, in doing my animal totem at the end of my last sadhana, alligator, which means integration. So I'm at this point in now integrating all the things. And for me, that's integrating my deer. I'm a deer, so that would be akin to Gemini. It's the the Native American indigenous zodiac. So you can look that up for yourself if you like. But I'm deer, so I have a little deer skull and deer horns, or antlers, not horns. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so on my totem is eagle, and this is an eagle feather that I was gifted many years ago, which I do my smudging with. On the opposite end is owl. So all of these things represent things that I'm integrating, and that's what my sadhana is about, integration. And also I've got my trigram up here, which is the joyful lake. So if you are Gemini or deer like I am, this is your trigram. And it's very interesting to go into all these things. And I pulled daily cards. So I have like a little dish with a nest and an egg in here and some stones that I've pulled specifically for this sadhana. And so for the south, you have fire. That's why the salamander is sitting here, represents fire. And shells and some water for the west. And stones for the earth, for the north. And also my power animal is a hummingbird, which is why I have a hummingbird nest and a little hummingbird feather. I have some selenite for balance, and my chalice, which is a container. So that's what I use as a remembrance of what a container, my container of awareness is, my consciousness, and keeping, and of course, smudging, so what I do is when I begin, I always start with lighting the candle and I offer it to the mother. And then I start with a smudge, and then I go in. So I pulled 3 cards at the beginning, and these are my cards and these are just tools of divinity that I use to support me through my 3 weeks of intentional work. Daily, I sit with the 3 things. I plant seeds of intention of blank. I nurture blank. I welcome the unfolding of blank. So I do it in the morning, and that way my intentions are with me throughout the day. And that's what I suggested to my partner, which I'm sharing with you, is to light a candle. And after you write down your intentions and how you're going to nurture those intentions, and you're welcoming the unfolding of the intention, sit and just gaze upon the candle and see yourself. So it starts with thought, feeling, action. That is the magic ingredient, the alchemical process of manifesting a desired outcome. Thought, feeling, action. You have the thought, write it down, the intention, and then the feeling. Use the candle and gazing into the candle, or close your eyes, but the point is you're doing something. And just you really have to become that tuning fork, that frequency of your desired outcome. See yourself doing it. For an example, let's say you planted some watermelon seeds because your intention is to grow some juicy, juicy, juicy watermelon so you can enjoy it in the heat of the dog days of summer. Okay? So visualize yourself picking that watermelon when it's perfect, slicing that bad boy open and taking a bite of a cool, juicy, sweet watermelon that you grew yourself with the help of the sun and the earth. And see yourself really just enjoying it. It's dripping down your chin, it's dripping all over your hands. You're just really enjoying this delicious watermelon. See yourself doing that. Notice how it feels in your body. Notice how it feels as you're biting into its crunchiness. Notice the sweetness of it. Notice yourself even grabbing a second piece, but the point is to really see it, feel it, taste it, smell it. And then what are you going to do to welcome the outcome of that? If you're curious about my painting here, Integration, so alligator is in the position of the east for me, I believe it is. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Anyways, an alligator will all possibilities. It will check out all possibilities of an outcome before it makes its move, and then it will integrate it and then make the move for the highest possible outcome. An alligator is in the direction of my spiritual path, so it has everything to do with I'm just using the medicine of the alligator. I painted that as just a little reminder of the work that I'm doing. So these are things that you can set out for yourself, and tools to use. This is my altar that represents my sadhana and my desired outcome for this spring season, that when we are in full solar energy, I'm going to really be in it, which will nourish in the months, the turning of the wheels to come. All the work that we are doing now, it's going to sustain us in the darker months. All right, that's all I wanted to share. And yeah, this is my sacred space. And I'm just putting it out there. So I do also pull a card from some other decks that usually work together, and then I just put them up there, and that's for the day. And I am Divine Connection, and I just want to say that when I pulled that, what I was shown was the web of life and how we're all connected, and how it's all connected. There is this sacred connectedness to all of it. The blue candle is one that I chose to put on my mesa this time, is for travel. And so I carved into the candle travel, adventure, and joy. The white candle is for the spring and purification and new birth and new life. And I do this is my sadhana box, my SOS, sadhana of surrender. So I come here and I just put my surrenders in there every day. What am I surrendering? What am I giving up? Right? And today it was like, I let go of all my limitations, dispose myself of all the weight associated with things, people, places, public opinion, fears, and desire. I fly. So that really helped me with getting clear on the things that I'm releasing. All right, just have a beautiful day. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this helpful, please, friends, feel free to share it, to like it, to leave a comment if it helps you. I just love it. Anyways, take best care and enjoy this gift of a day. Bye for now.